427 Kenneth Barton. Let's go ahead and rule out Banshee and Diane immediately. This is because Banshee and Diane's cannot be male. So we're going to go ahead and grab the video camera. And now we're going to take the EMF as well as the ultraviolet. We can't see any orbs because the CCTV naturally does not go into the house. And let's go get the breaker, which is in the basement. The one thing I have an issue with this remake is that you can't go into the backyard, even though it clearly is visible on the map. Kind of annoying. And there's also the side area too. I wish we could, but we can't. So maybe a minor tweak to the map where it opens up that spot would be great. All right, let's do an obligatory garage check because apparently this is still a thing. Okay, nothing there. And although you can't see inside the hobby room, oh, you can. Okay, well, it's easier when you have a tripod in your hand too. So we have a hiding spot in the hobby room. Do we have any orbs anywhere? We have no orbs in the foyer. Let's just keep running towards the basement. I want to be clear, I haven't yet had a ghost that was in a dining room or the kitchen. I think I heard something. It sounded like I was brushing against a plant. Or maybe it's in here in the living room. Check the master bedroom. Okay, looks like we don't have any orbs. No orbs in there. Oh, here we go. Now that sounded like Nancy's room, so let's check it out. No, it wasn't. EMF. It was Nancy's door. Interesting that we couldn't record that. It just ended. That's very fascinating. So we got a cold breath in here. We don't see any orbs. Let me double check that. Yes, so we don't see any orbs in Nancy's room. Let's go ahead and put the camera here. I forgot the book actually takes priority over the video camera. There we go. Okay, so EMF 2 is fine, and we didn't get any ultraviolet, so potential Obake, maybe. We'll see. Actually, no. Obake requires orbs, so it can't be an Obake anyways. Alright, let's go ahead outside, and let's see. We can take... Oh, it might be a shade. We've been having shades lately in here, Tanglewood, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And I think it's a little active for a shade, but we'll see what happens. Let's bring in Spirit Box and Spirit Box dots, as well as... Let's not bring a book. Let's bring in salt. We can see whether or not it is immediately a wraith using this. But we're going to bring a motion sensor also. Okay, we got flickering lights. That's okay. Doesn't really mean much. Okay, we'll put the dots here. When it's dark and the dots goes over the doll here, it actually is pretty terrifying. So I just want to say that. Okay, so it stepped in a salt. And for sure no ultraviolet. And it is not a Galu, which it cannot be. So we know it's not, we know for sure it's not a wraith. Now let's go ahead and try Spirit Box after we bring in more media. We'll bring in a sound recorder. We'll bring the sound recorder, the firelight, as well as the motion sensor. We will get the sounds right away. And then we'll bring in a camera afterwards. The camera, like I said, is the hardest media to get, but you can get a ton of media with a sound recorder just by getting a fire extinguished and a ghost running book in one go. So let's put that there since it seems to be walking there. It's not talking right now. Firelight. And I don't have the book, so we're going to turn this off. It can't be an on-rail, so we're safe. Ghost writing book. We have the video camera inside, so we're safe with that. Let's bring in the camera. And then, since there's no on-rail, we don't need to worry about it blowing out 3 firelights and then going ahead to begin a hunt. We don't have to worry about that. We'll bring in a thermo. If it's freezing, we can take a picture of it. So with this, we have all our, pretty much almost all our media covered. Okay, let's check freezing. It's close, but not there yet. We'll put this, we'll actually just throw it first. We'll grab the video camera because video camera records faster than trying to get a sound. And let's rearrange our media for a quick second. So we're going to put the book. We're going to grab this. We are going to switch Drop that. We're going to switch our hands to get the sound recorder, and then we're going to pick up the camera and actually drop the camera, place the book, light the firelight, and there we go. Got motion sensor. Let's turn it off. Now, if it's a shade, which it can be, it's probably not going to do anything. So we're going to leave the room and hope it does something really quick. It hit a light switch. Oh, okay. So it's not a mirror because it turned on a light source. And there we go. Okay, I missed that entirely. So we'll just take a picture and we'll get the sound afterwards. Ghost writing. There we go. Shade, Spirit, Demon, Moroi. Now we're going to wait for it to extinguish the fire. And it turned on something in here again. Although it's interesting that I'm not getting any kind of interactions. Wait, there's a light source back here, isn't there? You can see it. Where is it? Oh no. Ah, good gravy. Okay, well, put out the fire and I was in the room, but it could have been outside the room. Where is this? I see a light source. Where is it? I guess they left something in the map that was supposed to be a light source over here at some point, but I guess they forgot to take it out. Hello? Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the lights. That picture, let's see the temperatures now. Okay, we got freezing also. So it definitely is pushing more towards shade. If we get Spirit Box, it is a Moroi. If we get EMF5, it's a shade. So let's just do Spirit Box now and see what ghost it actually is. Put that down. If it's a Moroi, we can get the sound from it. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Alright. Alright, so we have a Moroi, which means our sanity, which means we're cursed now. Yeah, so it was interesting. It felt like a shade, but it really wasn't a shade. It's one of those things, right? So we got freezing temps, EMF, and ghost writing. If we get bone and cursed possession, we've got all our 5 media. As for sounds, we just need to get that fire extinguishing, as well as any ghost talking. It's going to be perfectly fine and easy to get. And video, we just need to get we have ghost writing. We need fire extinguish and disturbed salt. That'll get us our 4 media, and then because the ghost is doing stuff, it'll probably give us our object thrown right away. Okay, so we're cursed. Let's take this. And let's take this for another ghost write. We'll try and get ghost writing this time for sounds. And let's take we could take another firelight, but we might get duplicates, so that's always a risky thing to get. Let's instead take 2 cruces, and we've basically got everything we need. We know it's a Moroi. We just need to get our medium. And actually, let me double check this. So if we had capture a photo or capture a video recording of the ghost, we'd need to save 1 slot in our album for it. Thankfully, we don't. So let's go ahead and put book down somewhere. There we go. And we need a sound recording of it. See, 1 second. Just need to grab. Need to turn it off just in case I turn the lights off or it turns the lights off and touches me. Okay, we're gonna grab this video. Like that. Like if I was talking and then the ghost did an event, right? And then it did a spirit box response, I'd have to go outside and take another UV or take another sanity medication. Okay, so as you can see, there is definitely a light source back there. I'm assuming the devs forgot to take it out. But there are a lot of books here. I'm really, really annoyed. I can't get to the light source, whatever the heck it is. Alright, so we're going to forget that for a second. Let's go grab the camera. We're going to put the book down here, please. There we go. Need to rearrange my inventory a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to record the book. We're going to get it as a video recording, and then we're going to try this time properly to get it as a sound recording. After that, simply, we just need to get fire extinguished. Or we could just do that, right? Alright, it's a Moroi, so it's going to interact with it, even if we're in the room with it. There we go. There we go. Now we have EMF photo, right? We do. Good. Now we just need to wait for it to interact. Okay, there we go. We got our object thrown. Fantastic. This is actually going to make this perfect go a lot smoother. Okay, now we're just waiting for it to... Oh, fire extinguisher. I almost lost that. We missed that, but that's okay. It's hard. You can't get fire extinguishing and a video recording at the same time. It happens too quickly. So let's instead record the fire extinguishing. And hopefully it occurs pretty soon. You know what? Here's what we can do. We can grab the rest of the firelights. And as long as one of them gets extinguished and we're nearby, we'll be able to get fire extinguished right away. How is our sanity? 71%. I don't believe a Moroi can hunt right away, so we don't have to worry about that. And the great thing is about professional is that we have access to a cursed object, and hopefully it is not tarot cards. Not that tarot cards are not good. The only issues I have with tarot cards is that, oh my goodness. Only issues I have with tarot cards is that getting your sanity to drop with them is basically a card draw, right? There's a chance of never having your sanity drop, or just only ever getting sanity recovery cards. So it takes longer when you have tarot cards. Oh. Oh, wait, let's not... Okay. So this is what happened last time. I got a ghost talking through the sound recorder, and my sanity dropped below, I guess, the threshold for a Moroi to hunt. And the crazy thing is, I didn't actually record the sound of the Moroi talking, right? And my sanity was still kept going down. I need to verify that it's still... How do I put this? Moroi still curse you, even if you don't record its sound. So here we are in the light. We should actually not be losing any sanity. So let's go look around. We need to use the camera to find the bone and the cursed object. And if the ghost ends up hunting, we know for sure that Morois curse you, even if you don't end up recording their sounds. So we're going to take an instance just in case. Last time, I didn't know my sanity was still dropping. And I got hunted by a Moroi and was killed. So let's work towards that not happening. Okay, so we're looking for the cursed object. There's no voodoo doll in Nancy's room. And I believe the music box is here. I haven't had a music box yet, so I don't know exactly where in this closet it is. Okay, turn on the light. Clearly telling me it's still not a mare. Turn off the lights here. Turn off our mic while we're at it. Do we have tarot cards? No, I'm glad for that. Let's move into the here. Oh, here's the bone. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to get the cursed object. Monkey paw. Okay, so we have a monkey paw. So we could get it to just hunt right away. Do we have hiding spot here? No, we don't. I think I'd have to wish for weather. Just bring my sanity down to 50%. And then hope it doesn't start a hunt in this room. We need to escape the ghost, so let's find a hiding spot before we do this. Turn this light off. Okay, nothing there. Ah, we have a hiding spot right beside the ghost room. Oh, gotta put my incense down. There we go. And we'll move the crucifixes just before we start to hunt. There we go. Okay, now, I've been walking in the light the whole time, so my sanity should not be that far below 91%. So let's see if I was still cursed, even though I didn't record the sound, and validate my guess of whether just hearing the ghost without recording it would curse you. Okay, so it's true. If you hear a ghost on your sound recorder, even if you don't end up recording it, you still end up cursed. So that's good to know. Now the reason I didn't know is because when I was researching ghosts, I never saw any notes like that, right? Usually it was simply you get cursed if you hear the ghost, right? But it's not specific enough. So we now know as long as you hear the ghost, even if you don't record it, you still end up being cursed. So let's throw this away just so we don't end up getting killed. Oh, wait, I need to take the picture. Where's the camera? There it is. First object. Okay, so we have monkey paw, bone. Everything's unique here, and here is unique. I need to escape the ghost. This won't be super difficult. I'm going to... Okay, mic's off. I'm going to wish to see the ghost first, and then it's going to run around a corner. I'm going to run to Nancy's room, and then incense it. And then run back here in the closet. I wish to see the ghost. What? Wait, was that coincidence? Because the fingers didn't move. I wish to see the ghost. Okay, so it was coincidence. It just started doing an event as soon as I said that. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, well, as you can hear, it's very slow. That's because my sanity is still high. It actually hasn't gone down. Okay, I can't see it. It turned off the lights in here. I can't jump out here because I can't see where the ghost actually is. So we're going to wait here until the hunt's over and then let our sanity drain. Alright, now let's go ahead and turn on a light. And hopefully this time, the ghost doesn't shut off the lights on us. So we can actually see where it is. Let's check the hobby room. Okay, lights are off here. Okay, we can't hide in here, which would... Technically, it would actually be ideal to hide in there. So let's go ahead and... Let's see. Turn this light off. And we're going to hang out here. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to sit here. We're going to let our sanity... Oh, wait. This counts as foil light also. So we're going to turn this off. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to sit here in the closet, let our sanity drain to a point where the Moroi can actually hunt us. And if it hunts us right at the 50% threshold, it's going to be... At that point, the further my sanity drains, the faster it will get. So once it walks around the corner here, I can run to Nancy's room, call it. It'll charge towards me because it'll see me. I can incense it and then run back here in the closet. That'll get me the last optional objective for Kenneth here. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I can hear it going faster. Okay, we're calling it now. I need it to see me. Hopefully I have my lighter in my hand. Sometimes I don't. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we did... Oh, dear. Okay, so we did smudge it. Here's a fun thing about Morois. They actually get incensed and stunned for longer. They get blinded for 2 extra seconds, which gives you a lot more time to actually escape them. 2 seconds is quite a lot. It's in a basement, so... Yeah, so 2 seconds is actually a lot when it comes to a hunt. So definitely take advantage of that. It's not hunting anymore, right? Okay, it's not hunting anymore. Alright, we got it. So let's double check here. We got checked Moroi. We've got our optimal objectives. We've got everything unique, right? Yes, everything is unique. We're good to go. Let's leave with our perfect professional run. Okay, 1,564 experience. Took 19 minutes. That was mainly waiting and everything, right? Perfects are always going to be longer than normal professional runs.